Lesson: Key federal versus state law distinctions. Understanding the distinctions between federal and state laws is essential for privacy professionals navigating the complex landscape of U.S. privacy laws. This lesson delves into these key distinctions, equipping professionals with actionable insights, practical tools, and frameworks to address real-world challenges effectively. Federal laws often set the baseline for privacy protection, while states have the ability to enact more stringent regulations. As privacy concerns escalate, recognizing and leveraging these distinctions becomes increasingly important for compliance and strategic planning. Federal laws, such as the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act and the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, establish broad standards for specific sectors. HIPAA, for instance, mandates safeguards for the protection of health information, requiring covered entities to implement administrative, physical, and technical safeguards. Professionals must comprehend these standards to ensure compliance and protect patient privacy effectively. Practical tools like risk assessments and privacy impact assessments are crucial for identifying vulnerabilities and implementing appropriate measures to mitigate risks. By conducting regular risk assessments, organizations can proactively address potential breaches before they occur, ensuring compliance with HIPAA and enhancing overall data security. State laws, on the other hand, can provide more granular protection. California's Consumer Privacy Act exemplifies this trend, granting consumers greater control over their personal data. The CCPA requires businesses to disclose data collection practices and allows consumers to opt out of data sales. Privacy professionals must develop frameworks to comply with such state-specific regulations, including updating privacy policies and implementing consumer-friendly data management practices. The implementation of data subject access request tools, for example, facilitates consumers' ability to exercise their rights under the CCPA. By automating these processes, organizations can efficiently handle requests and maintain compliance without overburdening resources. A significant challenge arises in ensuring compliance across multiple jurisdictions, as state laws often vary considerably. The patchwork nature of U.S. privacy laws necessitates a nuanced understanding of both federal and state regulations. Professionals can employ compliance management software to streamline this process, integrating federal and state requirements into a unified framework. This software can help track regulatory changes, automate compliance checks, and provide audit trails, reducing the risk of non-compliance and associated penalties. By leveraging technology, privacy professionals can navigate the intricate web of laws more effectively, ensuring that their organizations remain compliant across all relevant jurisdictions. Case studies highlight the importance of understanding these distinctions. In 2019, Google faced a $170 million settlement with the Federal Trade Commission for violating COPPA by collecting children's data without parental consent. This case underscores the need for organizations to implement stringent compliance measures, particularly when dealing with vulnerable populations such as children. Privacy professionals can draw lessons from such cases, emphasizing the importance of regular audits and compliance checks to prevent costly violations. By establishing robust compliance frameworks, organizations can protect themselves from legal repercussions while safeguarding consumer trust. Statistics further illustrate the impact of state laws on consumer privacy. According to a survey by Pew Research Center, 81% of Americans feel they have little or no control over the data that companies collect about them. This sentiment underscores the demand for stronger privacy protections and the role of state laws in addressing these concerns. Privacy professionals must recognize the growing public demand for transparency and control, adapting their strategies to align with consumer expectations. Implementing user-friendly privacy notices and consent mechanisms can enhance transparency, fostering trust and demonstrating a commitment to protecting consumer privacy. The General Data Protection Regulation serves as a useful comparison for understanding the interplay between federal and state laws. Although a European regulation, the GDPR sets a high standard for data protection, influencing privacy laws worldwide, including in the U.S. The GDPR's emphasis on data subject rights and accountability has prompted U.S. states to adopt similar measures, as seen in the CCPA and Virginia's Consumer Data Protection Act. Privacy professionals can draw parallels between these regulations, identifying best practices for compliance and data protection. By adopting a global perspective, professionals can anticipate future regulatory trends and position their organizations to adapt proactively. Practical tools such as privacy management platforms can assist in aligning with both federal and state requirements. These platforms offer functionalities like data mapping, consent management, and breach response planning, enabling organizations to manage their privacy obligations comprehensively. By integrating these tools into their operations, privacy professionals can streamline compliance efforts, reduce administrative burdens, and enhance overall data governance. The ability to centralize privacy management not only ensures compliance, but also facilitates a more agile response to regulatory changes and emerging privacy challenges. In conclusion, the distinctions between federal and state privacy laws present both challenges and opportunities for privacy professionals. By understanding these differences and leveraging practical tools and frameworks, professionals can navigate the complex regulatory landscape effectively. The integration of compliance management software, privacy management platforms, and regular risk assessments empowers organizations to meet their legal obligations while enhancing data protection and consumer trust. As privacy concerns continue to evolve, the ability to adapt and respond to both federal and state requirements will be crucial for maintaining compliance and safeguarding privacy in an increasingly data-driven world.